This is 14 News at 10.
Tragedy on the Ohio River tonight after the body of a woman believed to be a missing jet skier was found. Good evening, I'm Nicole DiDonato. Police say they had to use a stun gun on a man twice during a traffic stop last night. Police say they pulled over Marcelo Juarez for a broken taillight. Officers say Juarez wouldn't cooperate and once he got out of his vehicle, resisted arrest. Well, to weather now. A few pop-up showers earlier tonight, but how's our Memorial Day looking? Here's meteorologist Byron Douglas with the answer.
This is Midday with Mike.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nicole DiDonato in this week for Mike Blake. Welcome to Midday. We hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. In just a moment, chiropractor Michelle Kerr takes your calls in our first Ask the Expert segment. Next, 14 movie critic Ted Haycraft discusses several new movies out this week. Then, looking for a job? What not to do in an interview is the topic of our Career Pathways segment, and Dan Gielach with HR Solutions is our guest for that. And finally, Greg Shekel is here to answer all of your heating and air questions. But first, we begin with our first Ask the Expert guest today. It's Michelle Kerr from Westside Chiropractic. Go ahead, give her a call at 433-3456 or 1-800-959-1414. Those lines are now open. Thank you for being here on Midday, Michelle. If you're looking for a job or know someone who is, you'll want to listen to this next topic. It's how to avoid the worst interviewing mistakes of all times.
This is breaking news.
And we begin with breaking news from Posey County. An arrest has been made in last weekend's murder in Mount Vernon. Now, before we head to weather, we do want to wrap up our breaking news from earlier this evening. 14 News, you heard it here exclusively that Lee Kershaw was arrested in Mexico. He's accused of fatally shooting John David last Saturday morning in Posey County. He's been on the run since then. Authorities finally tracked him down. We'll have more tomorrow night. I'm Nicole DiDonato. After hours of debate, that vote on the House floor ended just moments ago. It's a huge victory tonight for President Obama. Welcome back to Midday. Our next guest is RJ Champion with Champion Computers, and he's here to show us how to properly reboot your computer because we've all had issues with that in the past, and we've probably been doing it incorrectly. So RJ is here to set all those issues to rest. Thank you so much for being here, RJ. So just to kind of demonstrate a little bit about, what exactly this is, we've got your laptop here to the
cable
right.
modem.
Okay, and then on the other side
And
here?
that's the actual router.
Okay. And I love it when certain segments we do really hit close to home because I had issues with this about 2 years ago and I was unplugging this little cable thing constantly, but you were saying that's really not the thing to do. Let's move next to Mike from Evansville. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. I've had a lot of car wrecks and I've had severe arthritis, and Dr. Jessica has made me feel like $1 million.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to hear.
Awesome.
Gosh, well, stay safe out there. My gosh, I got to put you in like, some bubble wrap, to prevent yourself. But it's good, though, that she's helping you. So.
Absolutely, yes.
We're back with our guest today, our Ask the Expert guest, Vanderburgh County Chief Deputy Dave Wedding. We have a few callers who were nice enough to stay online over the break. Let's go ahead to Jeannie from Evansville. Thank you for holding, Jeannie. Well, do you remember how nerve-wracking interviewing for a job can be? But Dan Gielach of HR Solutions says that's not an excuse for making these interviewing mistakes. And we're talking everything from what not to wear to what not to divulge to people during these interviews. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure, Nicole. It's always a joy.
So talk a little bit about what are some of the worst mistakes as far as maybe your appearance and dressing for an interview. We're actually going to get to more of that in just a moment. We're going to take a quick break because I know we have a long list of things to go through as far as what not to do. You're going to want to stick around. More with Dan Gielach in just a moment.